Hi everybody, this is Donna. Welcome to my channel, Restore Glory. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I totally appreciate it. Today is a really good day. I have a half a day from my regular full-time job today, and I'm actually able to log off early today, and I can start my weekend. This is the Memorial Day weekend, so I'm really excited about that, and I can get some stuff done. It's been a crazy week or so, and I have not uploaded any videos. I have done a ton of shopping and resourcing, but I have not had an opportunity to pull these videos together. Excuse me. So what I'm about to show you is a combination in a state hall, two estate halls on 2 days. And when I tell you that this estate hall is epic, it is absolutely epic. Where I live in Maryland, the estate sales are few and far between, and the ones that I have gone to in the past are typically just we decided to clean out our garage and have a estate sale, but it's really a yard sale. Really, it's not the type of stuff that we would look for as resellers. It's mostly, from my experience, it's been like tools and, you know, shed type items. And so it's not the type of thing that I have been looking for, that we look for as resellers. So they have been a little bit disappointing, but this one was not. It did not disappoint. I went to 2 different estate sales, and I cannot wait to show you some of these items that I was able to get, and the prices were phenomenal. Phenomenal. So I'm going to stop talking, but before I get started, I just wanted to take a moment. This is the Memorial Day weekend. I want to take a moment to thank all of our veterans, those who previously served and those who serve currently, for protecting our freedom, for making sure that our shores are safe, and who sacrificed their lives and their families to keep us safe. So I just wanted to say that. I have 2 sons who did 2 tours in the military. My one son was in the Army, and my other son was a Marine. And so I certainly do want to thank all of our servicemen and women who keep America safe. So I just wanted to put that out there before I get started. And so let me just tell you a little bit about these estate sales. So the first estate sale I went to, the reason why I was so attracted to this one, and the reason why I went, I don't know what that noise is. I'll show you guys that in a minute, but I have to keep it running because I got to show you that. I went to the estate sale because in the flyer there was an announcement on Facebook Marketplace that not Facebook Marketplace, guys, on one of the a group that was on Facebook, basically, that announced an estate sale in Maryland, probably about 30 minutes away from me, which I thought was pretty reasonable. And they had a flyer, and the flyer said antiques, collectibles, and Fenton, right? So those were the buzzwords. I was like, bing, bing, bing. Those are the buzzwords I like to hear. So I got up extra specially early to go there. And it was a little bit disappointing because she didn't have a lot of Fenton, some of the Fenton that I was looking for. She had a lot of white hobnail Fenton, which of course we all know that the white hobnail Fenton is still collectible, but it doesn't have the resale value, I believe, like it used to have. So she had a ton of that. And the 3 items I'm going to show you is what I purchased. And I think I paid up a little bit for these, but nonetheless, I'm going to show you at this first estate sale, I only got 3 pieces. The gentleman of the house, I believe he had a very vintage, very retro German radio. He wanted $120 for it. And yeah, when I looked at the souls were hovering around 49 or 50 or whatever. I was gonna make him an offer, but he basically said, they belong to my grandparents and they hold sentimental value. And I'm like, yeah, I totally understand that. I didn't say this to him, but I said I totally understand that. But at 120, you're gonna have to have a specific buyer that's gonna come in this wonderful, beautiful, affluent neighborhood that's specifically looking for a German radio and pay 120. So I hope he sold it. I'm not really sure, but I hope he did sell it and he got the price that he wanted. But nonetheless, moving on, let me just show you these Fenton pieces. So here's the first piece that I found. It is a kind of light pink, very beautiful light pink hobnail ruffle edge vase. Very beautiful. Totally love this. And guys, I think I paid, I have to remember, but I think I paid $15 for this, right? So I'm pretty sure I paid up for that. No worries. But wait until you see this other piece. I paid $12 for this piece, right? And she gave me a deal. I'll tell you about the deal in a minute. But she gave me this, not gave, but she sold this one. I'm sorry. This one was marked for $12. I may have that backwards. In any event, it's this beautiful kind of baby blue, powder blue, Fenton ruffled edge. And then look at the bottom. Looks like ice cream. So the two of these, hold on a second, let me show you. The two of these, all right, I got from that particular estate sale. And I just thought these were lovely. I could not leave them behind. So then I asked her, I said, well, hey, do you have any more Fenton pieces? And she's like, well, I do have this one. I said, because I told her that I like the Fenton that has color. While the white hobnail is absolutely gorgeous and I love it, and I have a ton of it, by the way, I just asked her if she had any more pieces that she didn't bring out that had color. And she says, well, you know what? I do have this one white base. It's white, but it's kind of like a pink inside. I'm like, well, I like to see that. And so she did. She bought it out or whatever, and I'm going to show you that piece as well. Look at this. Absolutely stunningly beautiful. She said she got it at a auction house or another estate sale, I think. The tag is still inside, as you guys can see. I have not even pulled it out, but she said she paid pretty good money for this. I'm not really sure. I can't doubt that she did. But isn't this beautiful? Absolutely, absolutely beautiful. So I got this vase along with those two hobnail vases, and she charged me $45, I think, for all three pieces. So I'm pretty sure that I paid up for all of those, but I could not leave these behind. I seriously think I'll do well with this particular vase, because when I looked up this particular vase alone, I saw a similar recent sold on eBay for $45 for this, just for this. So I think for the two hobnail pieces, I think what I'm going to do is probably end up selling these together. Guys, what do you think? Sell them together or sell them separately? I'm not really sure. Do you think I'll get more bang for my buck? Because they're small enough to ship. It probably won't add anything to shipping. But I think that they're pretty enough to sell them together, the blue and the pink, right? I just love these pieces. So I don't know. I'm going to have to probably do a little bit more research on that to see exactly how best to list them and how best to sell them. So that was their first estate sale. Again, they had a lot of household items, a lot of rugs. She had a ton of Longaberger. Oh my God. Her Longaberger prices were above retail, literally. She was a Longaberger collector, and yeah, her prices were $25 and above for each and every one of the pieces. I don't think I saw anything less than $25. Beautiful pieces, beautiful baskets. And I could tell that she was not budging from any of that. But, you know, that's her right to do that. But I think I did okay with those three Fenton pieces. And I decided to go in and get them because they are beautiful. They really, really are very, very pretty. I'm going to do a little bit more research to see exactly how I can price them and, you know, make a profit. So that's what we do. So that was that estate sale. So down the road, I happened to see, when I was coming in, actually, I saw a yard sign that said another estate sale. This one was not posted online, but there was a sign that said estate sale. So I was hemming and hawing. I said, should I go? Should I not go? Because again, sometimes I go to these estate sales and they're really not estate sales. They're really just more like yard sales and, you know, clean out sales, you know. So I said, well, Donna, just go, right? Boy, am I glad I went. Oh my God, I'm so glad. I have a ton of stuff, guys. I will probably have to stop this video because some of this stuff is rather large. So I may have to stop it. But I will tell you that on this, everything from the first estate sale, again, like I said, she charged me $45 for all three of those Fenton pieces, which I'm pretty sure I'll do fine. For that second estate sale, everything that I'm about to show you next, I paid a whopping $180 for everything. But I think I'll do okay, because what I did, I used the model that the Crazy Lamp Lady does, where you kind of sort of average out the cost per piece. And I think that if I do that and I average out the cost per piece, I think I'll do fine. So, so yeah. Just amazing. So guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you this one item that I got from this estate sale just right off the bat, because I want to cut this noise off. That squeaking you hear in the noise in the background. So stand by 1 second. So guys, hold on 1 second. So you guys know, if you don't know, please find out about it or look the research on it. Mr. Christmas, right? Mr. Christmas has animated musical all types of things, carousels, uh, anything Mr. Christmas I pick up. I have actually Mr. Christmas items in my shed right now that I'm going to list in July. And it absolutely does well. So if you guys don't know the Mr. Christmas brand, if you ever see it at a yard sale or an estate sale, pick it up. If it's a good price, pick it up. So let me just show you these. I have to maneuver because I want to show you these. Look at these. So hold on one second, guys. Let me just fix this 1 second so I won't make a mess. Let me put that there. There we go. All right. So this is Mr. Christmas, right? These are carousel horses, right? Now, obviously, this one is a actual horse. This one is a tiger, right? They are completely animated and they light up. I believe that they do have some type of music. They do come with some type of musical box. This one is an elephant. He does go up and down. There we go. Right? So I have 2 sets of these, and she charged me $10 for 2 sets. Amazing. Now I know that this one does have, it comes with a box, and I think if it came with the musical box, it probably would hover around $49 with this set, which I don't have the box. But anyway, for $10, I'm going to absolutely do well with these because I know that these are highly, highly collectible. As you can see, they're animated and they are absolutely fun, and you can hang them on your tree. You can absolutely hang them on your tree. There's a loop there that you could hang them on your tree. But aren't these gorgeous? As you can see, $10. Aren't these awesome? So I actually, let me just back up. I have a Mr. Christmas, I have a set like this that I have to list. And it's the full set. It's all of these animated horses, the musical box, and I think that's it. Yeah, I have a whole set. And I think I paid like maybe $7.99 for it. And they typically go for, when you have the whole set, I think they go anywhere between $70 and $80 for the entire set. So I'm 100% sure I will do well with those. Not a problem at all. All right. So I have a ton of Christmas stuff that I got from that store. So I'm going to stop it right here just so that I can switch gears and go back to the other stuff because I don't want that to play. Stay by, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to stop that because I had it plugged in, and I just wanted you to see how it works, right? Sorry about my lighting. It's a cloudy day, and I have my ring light here, but this is the best I can do. So I hope you guys can see all of these items. So on to the rest of the second estate sale, which was truly an estate sale. So let me just start with all of the stuff that's over here. So this I got from the second estate sale. It's a beautiful, beautiful green vase with these hand-painted flowers and this gold painting here. That's the bottom. I believe this was only like $2, right? Some of the gold is a little bit worn on the rim, but nonetheless it's still stunningly beautiful, this beautiful green color. So that was like $2. Their prices were amazing. This next item, I didn't even realize it was Fenton until I got home and did a little bit of research on this. Look at this. This was, I think this was $7, right? It's a Fenton decanter. Here's the bottom, right? It has this original stopper. And it's this beautiful kind of, it's almost like it's a blue color, not even almost. It's like a blue color. The camera probably won't be able to pick it up, but it's like a blue color, like a light blue, not even light blue, a blue color. I'll just leave it at that. But this is a Fenton piece. And I think this was $7. So I got that. The next one I'm going to show you is this Red Wing trinket dish of a wing, actually. This kind of cranberry color, I guess, a little dark cranberry, I guess, but it is from Red Wing Potteries USA, and I think this was like $1. The prices at this estate sale were amazing, amazing. Yep, just amazing. So that was pretty cool. I thought I would get that. I love, love, love that from Red Wing Potteries. That's that. The next item is a pocket, it's a pocket vase. This one I'm pretty sure was $8. And when I did some preliminary research on this, I think these go between $25 and $30 for this beautiful hand-painted pocket vase in excellent condition, no chips, no cracks, but totally love that beautiful color. Isn't that gorgeous? Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Now, this next item surprised me because it was only, I think it was $5 actually. I'm 100% sure. Did I keep the tag on? It was $5. So it is this dragon, is this dragonware or moriaki? I think it's considered dragonware, guys. I don't remember which. But first of all, it's pink. Let's just start there. It is pink. And I think this is dragonware, right? Hold on, let me just take all of this apart so you guys can see the base. Sorry about that. Here's the base, right? I hope you guys can see all of that. And what I did discover when I was looking at it a little bit closer, I think there is a hairline crack like right in there. You guys may not be able to see that on the camera, but I guess this really faint hairline crack, which I'm gonna have to note. But nonetheless, this does work. I plugged it in. I don't know whether or not this bulb comes with it or not, but it does work. And they had this green shade on it. I think the shade that they had on it belonged to a chandelier, and it was green, and it certainly did not match that. But can you imagine? Yeah, this definitely is a hairline crack. I think this was only like $5. I'm 100% sure this was only $5. When I did some initial research on, here's the bottom, and it is absolutely antique, or I'm sorry, vintage. Here's the plug. When I did some preliminary research on pink dragonware boudoir vases or table lamps, I think I saw prices hovering around $80. Now I have to go and I have to look a little bit further to make sure that I was reading that right, and of course to take into consideration that this thing does have a hairline crack. I'm not sure I'll be able to list it for that amount of money, but I will list it. I'll clean it up and I'll list it. It definitely does have a hairline crack on it. But I think if someone gets a really cute little shade for this, and it's still functional, it's still very, very pretty, I think I'll do well with that, with this small little boudoir lamp for $5, right? I think so. So the next item, I paid up a little bit for these, but the owner sold this to me as a set. Let me just show you the candle holders. This is definitely McCoy. So it's these beautiful drip glaze blues and greens. I'll just show you one of them. I have two, but look at that. No chips, no cracks, nothing. In excellent, excellent, excellent condition. Of course, as you can see, I have two of them. I have two. So, let's see. The two candle holders, excuse me, plus this lovely, lovely, oh, I'm sorry, guys. This is not McCoy. It is Royal Hager. Sorry about that. It is Royal Hager. Those candlesticks were Royal Hager. So let me show you the bottom of this vase, this drip glaze vase. So I paid $35 for this vase and those two candle holders. Is that right? Yes, yes. In excellent condition, no chips, no cracks, just absolutely excellent condition. So I had to pick these up, even though I know I paid up a little bit for that, right? So I think there's still some wiggle room for me to make a profit. But isn't that beautiful? So this vase, along with these two beautiful candle holders, are stunningly beautiful. I think what I'm going to probably end up doing is selling those separately from the vase. I will list them separately. I'm sorry. I will list the vase, the Royal Hager vase, and I will list the candle holders separately. I think I probably would do better doing it that way, right? So that's what I think I'll do with those. So that is that. The next thing I'm going to show you, I left the price tag on. I paid $8 for it. It is this bourbon decanter. It's just so cool. How could I leave that behind for $8? It's so funny because not funny, but the cork is in there. I don't know how to get it out. But it's going to cause some issues because this thing just sits in here like that. So I have to figure out a way to get that cork up out of there. But I did some preliminary research on this, and I think these go for about 28, between 28, 25 and $28, I think. So this is in excellent condition. The paint is perfect. Look at the paint. So I thought that was pretty good for $8. Why not? People love barware. I do really, really well with barware, so that was pretty cool. So yeah, so that's everything on this side of my table. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. I don't think that I am. Continuing on with this state sale, I think that's everything as far as that's on this table. The next thing I'm going to show you, I believe this is this is some Christmas stuff I'm going to show you now. This is a Mark Roberts piece. If you guys know, Mark Roberts is his elves and his figurines, his bendable figurines are highly collectible. I have one in my collection right now that I'm going to list. It's a Christmas elf, and that elf I know is probably going to sell for about $80 easily, right? Easily. I think I paid, I don't know, probably less than $5 for it. And I think this one, although it does not have the Mark Roberts tag on it, I'm pretty sure that this one definitely is a Mark Roberts. It's a fairy, and he is so cute, and he sits on the shelf. But if you guys know Mark Roberts, you know that his pieces are bendable and they're quality pieces, and they go for really, really, really good money. I tried to look this one up. I could not find one similar, but it definitely has the feel, the quality of Mark Roberts, and I'm pretty sure this one would do well. I think this was only $1. I'm pretty sure this was only like $1. I think something probably was in his hand, but I'm not really sure. I think something probably was in his hand. But nonetheless, I'm going to sell this one and for Christmas, and I'm pretty sure he will do well. So that's that. I showed you all of the items for the, hold on a second guys, let me make some room. I'm going to put this one right here so I can show you next. All right, the next item is actually not Christmas. I'm going to skip that Christmas stuff and show you this beautiful, it's a kind of like a resin witch, if you will, but look at that. She has a pumpkin, and she has like a little painted house down here at the bottom with some more pumpkins, and then she has on this cool, amazing hat. Look at her hat. Isn't her hat kind of cool? There's no maker's mark on it at all, but I totally love it. And I think Blue Dot meant that items were like $1. So that's that. All right, the next item, I walked past this thing like a couple of times, and I wasn't sure exactly what it was until I looked at it further, looked at the face on the Santa, and it is musical, as you can tell. Look at that face. Doesn't that look like Anna Lee? It's this whole big musical box of fun characters. There's a seal, there is a bear, there is a, what is that thing? I have no idea. What is that? That's dancing up the steps. There's a giraffe. There's some candy canes and some gifts. But all these cute little characters in this beautiful kind of sort of box, if you will. Now it does play, but it's a little wonky, because it'll play for a while and then it'll stop, and then all of a sudden it'll start playing again. So I would note that in the listing. But doesn't that face look like Anna Lee? Right? And this was only, I think this was $5. So of course, I picked it up. So of course, it's like a cute little kitschy Christmas decor, right? I just really noticed that's a Christmas tree back there. This is all kind of sort of like this beautiful felt, and these are all soft. They're made out of just some soft material. So I thought that was pretty cool and kitschy. So for $5, of course I was going to pick that up. So hopefully it'll stop the noise, because like I said, it stops and starts. I don't know why. But anyway, that's that. All right, the next item, hold on a second. The next item I want to show you, I was so excited because at first I thought this was a huge deal, because let me just show you the bottom. It says Holt Howard. Now you know I was excited, right? But then I realized that the wings are broken. And this was only $1. And I was so excited because I saw the tag on the bottom that says Holt Howard. But then when I got it home, I didn't even really pay attention. The wings are off. Oh my gosh. So, but other than that, it's in good condition. Like some of the red is kind of worn a little bit, but isn't she adorable? So guys, what would you do? I mean, I don't know. I guess I can probably still sell it. I don't know. Anyway, I was just kind of sort of disappointed with that one, that is the case. I'm very crafty. I can probably figure out, like, go to the Thrill of the Thrift School of, polymer clay and fixing items. I can probably do that, but I just don't have the time to do that. I just really don't. But nonetheless, I may just go ahead and sell it and just disclose that the wings are missing, and maybe somebody who is a Holt Howard collector will still want it, but it probably won't be at the price that I would normally get if it was intact. All right, the next items I'm going to show you, bear with me, I got to reach over here a little bit. Are these the same? Yes. Are these two Homeco bisque type angels? And these, again, I think were just $1, right? So these are in excellent condition. I can't tell that there are any chips or cracks. So here's the first one. Let me just show you the label on the bottom. That is a Homeco. And that beautiful Christmas angel playing some type of instrument, right? So here's one. And here's the other one, right? Here's the bottom. And they appear to be in great condition. Here's the back. Not sure exactly what the value of these are, but Christmas figurines like this, the angels, these little figurines really do well for me. So I'm not worried about those. Again, just for $1, I'm not going to worry about those because I'm pretty sure they would do well. I'm going to just make some room, guys. Bear with me. All right, so the next item is another set of angels. These were these, I don't think these were $1. I think I took the tag off, but these are they Norcrest? These are Brenz of Pittsburgh, but made in Japan. That's the tag. You guys can see that, Brenz. But anyways, these beautiful, again, angels that are playing some instruments, right? Aren't they just lovely? In great condition, like really in overall good condition. This one is playing a violin, and this one is playing some type of flute instrument. I don't think these were $1. These may have been a little bit more, like maybe $2 or maybe $2 each. So I thought that was cool for those. All right, bear with me. That's that. Oh yes, let me show you these two. And then I have these two cute little ornaments, if you will. This is like an elf. I think these were like 50 cents. I really do. These were like 50 cents. All right, so that cute little elf. Right, and then there is a little fuzzy Santa. Little fuzzy Santa. Little figurine, little ornament, if you will. So that's that. All right, the next item is a set of two, and I paid $10. Was it a piece or each? I think these were each. Was it each or 10? I don't remember. I think it was $10 each. Anyway, I think it was $10 each. I really do. Was it $10 each? I think it was $10 each. Sorry, guys. Made in Brazil, as you can see. These beautiful candle choir boys singing. And I guess you put the candle like right there. But here's one. And I have a set of two. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can show you both of these at the same time. A little bit crazy on them, a little bit chips here and there, but nothing that would detract from its decor, right? So, but yes, $10 a piece for these. So did I pay for these? I think these were $10 for the set. I don't remember. But nonetheless, I will tell you that when I looked these up, made in Brazil, I think they sold for about $25 for one. So I think I'll do fine. I'll have to make sure I look that up and make sure that I was right when I saw that. But nonetheless, they will be perfect for your Christmas home decor, right? Totally love those, right? All right, so that's that. And I have another box over there, and then I'll be done. So let me, the next two items I'm going to show you, I have to blame, I know you guys get tired of me talking about George the Antique Nomad, which I love him. The reason why I got these two items, the next two items, what time am I doing? Okay, good. The next two items is because of George the Antique Nomad. I learned so much from him. That man's knowledge of, I was just watching one of his old videos like 2 years ago. That's what I tend to do because I always go back because I always learn something new every time I look at all of his videos when he goes to the flea markets and when he, you know, he's so great at going around and explaining items and explaining their value and, you know, items that are good to pick up, whether it's a good price or not a good price. So I have learned so much from him. And the reason why I picked up these two items is because of a video that I watched of his like a while ago. And he talked about these items and say they can do very, very well. So of course, when I saw these, and guys, just so you know, I only paid $1 for these items. The homeowner was so trying to get rid of these items. She was like, I'll give them to you for like $1. So you guys know the Fez hats, the Shriners hats. So let me just show you the case. Now these are a little dusty. I have not had an opportunity to clean these. So here's a Shriners hat Fez case that holds the Fez, right? So the case alone, this case alone is in excellent, excellent, excellent condition, right? It's a little dusty. But let me show you what's on the inside. Stand by. Is this the one with the paperwork? No, this is not the one with the paperwork. Anyway, so look at this. It says Kina Oriental Band. Now, it's a little dusty. I have to dust it off a little bit, but here is the, what do you call it? The tassel and all of the ornaments that go with the hat. And this bejeweled Kina Oriental Band. I have no idea about the meaning or the significance of the Kina Oriental Band. I did a little bit of research because I wanted to know. I wanted to know what the Shriners and the Freemasonries was all about. I just did a little bit of research, and they really do some really good stuff. And it's all centered around being upstanding and being moral and, you know, all those types of things that that have good value. I'll just leave it at that. You can judge it however you want to judge it, but they appear to have a good mission, right? So this one has so much ornamentation on it. I am just astounded by this, right? And so when I looked up this type of similar Fez, right? These Fezes go for about $70 to $80 to $90, depending on the ornamentation and I guess depending on what this all entails for. Add the fact that it has its original case, it's just icing on the cake. And they sold this one for me. I have two. They sold this one for $1. $1. And I'm like, yes, please. $1. So thank you, George the Antique Nomad. When he was out and about doing his hauls or doing his flea market finds, I don't know whether that George tried one on or not, but all I know is that he said that they have value. And so because of that, I was able to pick these up and grab them and said, yes, please. So I have two. So the next one I have is in a case. This one doesn't have any type of markings on the front, but the information that I have on this particular Fez is amazing. This particular hat is amazing. I think the one that I just showed you, I think those are considered Fezes. I don't know. I'm not knowledgeable about that at all. But the next one I think is just, they consider it just a hat. So here's the inside. It's in pristine condition. excellent condition. I'm going to show you the hat, and then I'm going to show you the documentation, right? So here is the hat. Where'd it go? Here we go. Here's the hat. All of this is a part of, what do they call this thing? I'm going to make sure. It's Freemasonry. This is a vintage Freemasonry hat, right? So this one is in excellent condition, like literally excellent condition, right? I don't know if these things are, what's the word? I don't want to call it a sect. That's not right. I don't know. I'm gonna skip over that because I don't want to speak what I don't know. But anyway, apparently this hat belonged, not apparently, I will tell you that in a minute. This hat belonged to Mr. J.F. Buchanan. Those are his initials right there. Right? And it, like I said, this hat is in beautiful condition. Right? It's a little musty. It definitely is a little kind of, you know, that vintage kind of smell. But for the most part, it's in great condition. So then inside of the case, I saw this book. So let me show you the book first. The book says this Scottish Rite book. And it talks about, this one is June 1991. And this is the Freemasonry Southern Jurisdiction USA. Right? And it has like little articles in here, you know, just little articles about the Freemason and why I became a Mason, and you know, all of the vision of the Mason, and dynamic teamwork spells success, all types of information about the Freemasons. But the book was folded over to this page right here, like it's folded over to this page, and it says Freemasonry, the right thing to do, John F. Buchanan, right? So then I realized, wait a minute, isn't that the name that's in the hat, right? And it's this whole article he wrote on Freemasonry, the right thing to do, right? So it has this whole like 3-page article on Freemasonry and the Grand Lodge that's in Maryland. So apparently that's Mr. J.F. Buchanan, John F. Buchanan, right? So then, hold on. Then I saw this picture that was inside the hat as well. And apparently that is Mr. John F. Buchanan wearing his Freemasonry hat. So I don't know why. And again, they said $1. I don't know why they decided to, you know, give that up or to sell it, but apparently they no longer wanted it and they decided to sell it in this estate sale. But I thought it was cool provenance. I guess that what the Antiques Roadshow says, that, you know, when you have something like a picture, something that can back up an item, I guess that's called provenance. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But I have an article that was written by Mr. Buchanan. I have his picture with him wearing the hat, right? So I thought that was super duper cool. Now, I don't know, it's probably going to take a very special person to want this hat, you know, and the case. But nonetheless, I think I did see this particular hat sold on eBay. I want to say about $49. I'm going to go back and, you know, do some research for sure. But these Shriners, Fezzes, and the Freemasonry stuff, it sells. I don't remember the range of items that were listed, but I'm going to do a little bit more research on those. Again, I paid $1 for each one of those with the case and the hat. So if they don't sell, I'm nothing to the good. I will donate them back to the thrift store if they don't sell. But nonetheless, I thought that was pretty cool. And I picked them up because of Mr. George, the Antique Nomad, right? So that was pretty cool. All right, the next item I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to stop the video because I have to bring the other bin over here, and then I should be pretty much done with this estate haul. So continuing on with this particular estate haul, they had, let me just show you a couple of these. A few of these Walt Disney bendable Seven Dwarfs figurines, right? They're all made out of this kind of sort of hard rubber, and I have all of these Seven Dwarfs, right? They initially had a piece of paper that said original, barely played with, Disney Seven Dwarfs, right? So they initially had the price for $80 for all 7, right? So I'm like, well, that's not going to happen. So I secretly, you know, did a little research on these babies, and they don't go for that amount of money. I think they go for about maybe $35 to $40. But they are pretty cool. All of them are in excellent, pristine condition. And I asked her if she could do better on the $80, and so she did. And honestly, guys, I cannot remember what I paid for this because I bundled everything. I really don't remember. I know that I threw those in. I don't remember what she actually charged me for those, but it definitely was not $80. Because again, totally I spent at that estate sale about $180. So I don't remember again what I paid for all of those 7 dwarfs, but I think they'll do fine. Again, I saw a set on eBay that sold, I want to say like back in April, for about $39, about $40. So that should be fine. And then she said, well, if you're going to get that, I'll just throw in this Sleepy plush, right? This, is it Sleepy? Yeah, Sleepy plush. So she just threw that in, which is completely fine. And I think when I looked this one up, he's in good condition too. I think when I looked this one up, this one goes for about $15. Like sold. So that was good that she threw that in. So that's that. So that is, that's all of everything that I got from that estate sale. I have a couple more items I'm going to show you. I'm going to put this on pause because I got to bring the bin over here. So you can see the rest of everything I got from that estate sale. As you can see, I got some really, really cool stuff. All of the Royal Hager, that Japanese dragonware, all of that Christmas stuff, the fezzes, all of that. I think I did pretty good. If you average them all out and price them all out, I think I did pretty good. So wait till you see the rest of this stuff. Stand by. All right, everybody, I'm back. So continuing on with the second estate sale haul. I got to show you this beautiful kind of sort of retro art deco plate. It says 1990. It's definitely one of those plates that are, you know, collectible type plates. But I just thought it was so cool and so beautiful with these greyhounds. Are these greyhounds? Yes, these are greyhounds. A Flapper with a Greyhound by Marsha McDonald. Let me just show you the back. And it's so, like, it's in excellent condition. I think this was $2. But it's in excellent condition. So somebody that has an art deco kind of sort of home decor would totally probably dig this beautiful plate. So of course I was going to pick it up. I just was going to pick it up. So that's pretty cool. The next item I'm going to show you is kind of sort of art deco. I'm going to have to stand back a little bit. It is this beautiful fan. Let me just show you. I paid $1. And it's one of those fans. I think you put them, well, you wouldn't put it in front of a fireplace. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, look at this color. Isn't that awesome? $1. Hello. Right? So I just thought the colors were gorgeous. Just gorgeous. It'll be easy to ship, easy to pack. Gotta do a little bit more research because I'm not sure exactly what these things sell for. If they sell at all, I'm not really sure. But it definitely has this kind of sort of art deco vibe, right? So maybe what I'll do is sell that and the plate together because they kind of sort of match a little bit, right? Let me just show you. Hello? Don't they kind of sort of match? I thought that was cool. The next item, I'm not sure if she threw this in or because it was in that same box. Did she throw this baby in? It's a little, what do you call this thing? Is this Yoda? No. I don't remember. This is a Star Wars character, right? This is like this hard plastic. I don't know if there's no price on it because she may have just thrown that in. Not really sure. Anyway, so nonetheless, I got that. The next item, she said, I'll give that to you for $1. It's heavy as all get out, but of course, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's a little dusty, a little dirty, but it's this you know, vintage wall-mounted telephone with the rotary dial in this beautiful kind of mint green color. And yes, by Bell System, not for sale. So they just probably took this baby down off the wall and said, we'll just sell that too, right? So for $1. So I'm like, okay, it weighs a ton. It really does. This thing's got to weigh at least 4 pounds. But Yeah, I have no idea if it works or anything like that. I have no idea, but I just think maybe it's sellable because maybe someone loves this color and can use it as like a prop or home decor or something like that, or you know, just for decor only. But of course, I was gonna take it because again, it was only $1, so why not? So that's that. Let's see, I gotta bend down a little bit, guys. Bear with me. The next item was $1, and the frame just fell apart, and I decided just to. Ooh, I thought it was a spider. The frame fell apart. I grabbed it because it was in their shed, and the subject was interesting. And it was only $1. So let me just show you what as you can see, the frame is off of it. But look at the subject. Is that yep, it was $1. That's the little tag. But isn't she gorgeous? Look at her. Isn't she gorgeous? Now, some type of paper. I don't know if this came from a magazine. Let me just take this glass off, guys. 1 second, because I feel like I'm going to cut myself. Bear with me. It's a little worn. It's a little worn in places. And let me just make sure there's nothing on the back, which there isn't. But it's definitely very, very old. But look at her. Isn't that gorgeous? Somebody can get a new frame for this. I can roll it up. It'll be easy to ship. But she is absolutely, I love that beautiful blue dress she has. And yeah, this is stunning. I love this. I love this, right? For $1. So I don't know what paper this came out of, a magazine, or there's nothing else. It's definitely a little worn, but nonetheless, the subject matter is absolutely stunning, right? And I would say it's probably, if I had to guess, maybe 14 by 12 or 12 by, maybe even bigger, like 14 by 18. I don't know, but it's big. All right, that's that. So, like I said, the frame was it was already falling apart anyway. So I decided to just kind of get rid of it. All right. So these last items, again, watching other resellers and watch what sells and watch what they look for and watch the things they pick up. This is exactly why I picked these items up, right? So her name is Tina. She's with Gemini eBay Sales. If you guys don't know her, look her up because she is amazing. She does a ton of eclectic stuff. Like her, she doesn't have a particular niche. She sells everything, and she does amazing sales. Like I think over, you know, I want to say $10,000, not 10,000, but 10,000 items that she sold. I may be making that number up, maybe even 20. But I've been following her since I started reselling. And one of the things that I saw in one of her previous videos is that she picks up old, very old Sears catalogs, right? So I picked up 3 from this estate sale. I saw it when I first walked in. They had like this whole big bin of all types of books and magazines, and the very thing that was on top was looked like a vintage Sears catalog. And this was a spring summer 1979 Sears catalog, right? And this thing is awesome. It is completely awesome, right? And so I'm not going to go through all of it, but I have 3 of these. I have a spring and summer 1979. These were $1, by the way. Spring and summer 1979. Look at the graphics. Here's the back. And then I got to bend down 1 second. I have actually I have 4. I forgot I have 4. So this one is a fall winter 1975. $1. And then, let me move that glass out the way. Bear with me, guys. Don't make a mess. All right, the next one is a fall winter 1978. I remember this decor. I was born in 1960. I was 18. I remember all of this decor. Let me see. I can probably even show you an outfit that I had. Oh yeah, this was definitely me. Now hold on, guys, hold on. This outfit right here, that was definitely me. Absolutely. Love the plaid. That was me. I would have ordered that for school. $1978 Sears catalog. And then finally, I have this one is a 1978 spring summer. Is that the same? Hold on a second. No, that's 79. This is 78 spring summer. Look at that gorgeous decor. Look at that. Oh, look at that. I love where she is. It's like a little sun. Is that a sunroom? I don't know, but she's got some Kings. I forgot those glasses. Those are so vintage. Look at those glasses on her table. I know you resellers know those glasses. But this is so amazingly cool. So nonetheless, I have 4 of these. And it's so cool to even look at these prices. Oh my goodness. Everything was so just, oh, you know, come on now, seriously. That's so me. Anyway, these catalogs can do very, very well. Like the really old ones, I think, I even saw some old ones as, I want to say like maybe 1939 or in the 30s, maybe 40 series catalog. Those things garner really, really good money, obviously, you know, $60, $70. But these, they still do well. I want to say the listed ones are hovering around $35, $40. But the soles, I think, are hovering more like $15, $25, between, you know, $15 and $25. I think I even saw one that maybe was around $30 for these 1970 ones. But nonetheless, for $1, somebody who likes, you know, old catalogs or whatever may want to keep this in their collection, A, because of the nostalgia, and B, because of all the ephemera that they can use the pages for ephemera if they're pulling together some type of craft project, right? So I thought these would do well. I think when I initially looked up catalogs, the Sears catalog for the 1970s, they did well. So I figured for $1, of course I was going to scoop them all up. I said, yes, please. So anyway, that is everything from the estate sales. From the first estate sale when I picked up those 3 pieces of Fenton, and everything else that I just showed you guys are from that second estate sale. And again, I think I did really, really well. I was pleased, right? I know I paid up for some of the items, but again, I was so excited because, again, most of the estate sales that I go to, they're really not, they're not exciting, right? I don't find a lot of stuff, and I've been to a few of them in my area, and the ones that are advertised are too far away, like an hour and a half plus away. Now, yes, I could get up early. I could go and I could just kind of sort of just, you know, rip the Band-Aid off, if you will, and just go. But the ones that have been close to me that I've gone to, unfortunately, they have not, they were disappointing. So, but for this one in particular, the Royal Hager, the Fenton, all the Christmas stuff, the Mr. Christmas stuff, the Fez hats, yeah, I think I'll do well again. And thank you for the Crazy Lamp Lady for, you know, helping me to remember that even though you pay up, if you average out the price per item, you still do relatively well. So again, I think I will do well with all of these items. I'm really particularly excited about the Royal Hager vase. I totally love those. I think this is my favorite, along with these beautiful, beautiful candle holders. And I'm more than likely going to sell the candle holders and the vase separately. I do love the Fenton decanter. And of course, from that estate sale, I think this one is going to be, do really, really well. Again, I saw this one listed for $45 just by itself. Isn't it stunningly beautiful? Just beautiful, right? So anyway, guys, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I really appreciate it. I think I did pretty good with this estate sale. I'm really excited. As a matter of fact, I may even do a little bit more research on estate sales and kind of, you know, maybe take a chance on going to some more. So thank you again for stopping by. I do have a couple of other hauls that I want to get in before I actually travel for work. So I'm going to try to get those videos posted over the weekend. But this one I'm going to, well, not this one. I'm going to try to get this one, get the other videos uploaded before I leave next week. And you guys can see some of the items I picked up at the thrift stores. All right, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Have a wonderful Memorial weekend. You guys enjoy yourself, stay safe, and have a good weekend. Smooches.